Hello, still Dr. Party, healing and living my journey out loud. Thank you for being with me today. For the past couple of days, I've actually been pretty symptomatic, and when I'm symptomatic, outside of the fatigue, which I feel like I can stay in bed all day, I have a lot of GI like symptoms. For example, it feels like acid reflux, very full because my cancer is in the intestine area and the lymph nodes there. And so I get very bloated. Sometimes I can sip water and feel like I don't have space for water. Um, and also night sweats, which is very different from hot flashes, y'all. Night sweats, you be like, you wake up and you thought you did a marathon or something. Those are what they call B symptoms. And these are a lot of the same symptoms that I was experiencing that led me to figure out what was going on, or to ask my primary care to really, because take me on a journey to say, hey, we got to figure this out. There's something going on. Because at first, like late last year, I kind of went to the emergency room. We thought it was pancreatitis, which it wasn't. And then they said it was there's something going on then there. And so she's like, we're going to send you to a GI. So I got a GI at Stanford, but I couldn't get an appointment for like 3 months or even longer. I don't even remember. It was a long time. So she also sent me to a cardiologist and a rheumatologist. And it was really the rheumatologist who said, you know what? I always do this. I just want to send you to an oncologist. Let's just rule out cancer before we look at autoimmune and see what's. And so that's what we were doing, because she was going to start treatment for autoimmune, but she's like, let me slow down, let me rule this out, because I don't want to treat one thing as something else. So that's how I ended up at the oncologist. And I told you, me and the oncologist looked at each other and said, yeah, we won't see each other again. But in the middle of that was when the endoscopy happened. Dr. Walter Park at Stanford, and they did a fine needle aspiration, sent it to pathology, found out I had lymphoma. So it looked like GI. Feels like I'm like always choked up. But for the past couple of days, I've been feeling pretty bad. So it feels like I also had some fluid around my heart. And I don't know if that was called from the lymphoma or not. I'm kind of thinking it is, because it all, I guess when things are pressing against the intestines and stuff, it could. So anyway, because it's just like I think it's called I'm probably saying it wrong, diffusion. I might put it in the comments, but it's a little fluid. And I do have some medicine for that, so I've been taking that. So when I lay flat, that feels like you're having a heart attack. I think I've been to emergency like 3 times before I was diagnosed, thinking I was either having a heart attack or something, and it was always fluid around my heart. And that's super painful. Most of the pain is in the back. But my left arm did feel weird, so I thought it was for a heart attack, but it wasn't. Anyway, so I'll have to tell you guys more of the story, because there's a lot of other stuff that happened in there, like a sudden loss of hearing, and then I was on prednisone, a high potency to kind of bring the hearing back symmetrical, which was crazy. I think I wrote 2 books within that time frame that I was on prednisone. I'm not even kidding. One's already published. The other one will be published soon. So anyway, that's it. Thank you for being with me. I'll do a long form video and really go into detail about what led to the diagnosis, because sometimes we might ignore. And I'm so grateful to have a husband who didn't ignore. He didn't make me feel, when I kept saying something ain't right, he believed me, and he took me to all the doctor's appointments, and he showed up. He never complained, and I'm so grateful for that, because anytime someone could have been like, you know what, you're just complaining, because it took a while before we got to this, and unexpected, but still we were thinking heart issues, we were thinking autoimmune issues, just all kind of stuff, never cancer though. All right, thank you for being with me. Still Dr. Alicia Party, healing out loud. Thanks so much, and see you next time.